Welcome, everybody, again to December 6th, day 6 of Exit the Game, the Advent Calendar, the Silent Storm with 24 exciting riddles. Full disclosure, someone forgot to hit record.
I wonder who it could have been.
It could be absolutely anybody. So we've already done this, but we're going to do it again.
For your viewing
For the viewing pleasure. 6th of December. You enter the next room with a sense of satisfaction that you managed to solve the riddle by thinking outside the box. You stop a moment to let your eyes focus and get used to the dim light, and after a short time, you realize that you are in the archive. The walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling shelves full of ancient folios and folders. The earthquake caused some major devastation here. Books that fell out of the various compartments during the tremors have been severely damaged. A few pages have come loose and are scattered across the floor. Suddenly, you hear a crackling, hissing sound that sounds familiar, and from the back of the speakers blares, "Should actually have arrived in the archive by now if my calculations," comes the voice of Santa
That's
Claus.
why you're the narrator.
"You're probably wondering what's going on here." "Certainly, boss," you call out loudly, but then you realize that the connection is one way and he can't hear you. "Never experienced anything like that before. I saw through my binoculars that there was a stranger approaching the workshop. Are not allowed to be discovered. Has always been the top Christmas commandment. I had to do something." The boss's last sentence sounded downright desperate. For minutes, you stare at the loudspeaker, hoping that you will get more information, but the device remains silent. You try to make sense of what you just heard. What was that about a stranger? If someone happened upon the Christmas workshop, then that would indeed be a big problem. The fact that this place has to remain secret is something that all employees learn in their basic training. But what does this intruder have to do with the earthquake and the storm, and with the ensuing silence which has fallen so depressingly over all the rooms? Nothing quite fits together. It's all the more important now that you find the boss quickly so that he can explain to you face to face who he saw. But where will you find the necessary 3 digits in all of this mess? Something crunches under your shoe. You nearly crushed a magnifying glass on the floor. Oh, and underneath the glass lie 2 strange cards. Surely they must hold the clue to get you out of here. So let's, for the first time, open this up.
Clever.
So we're on day 6. We have 2 clue cards. Are these in focus? I hope so.
We don't have our thingy over there.
No, we don't have our thingy. We may not have our thingy.
Okay.
So it says, "What's that under the mistletoe?" So inside here, we've got a shelf of books, and drawers, and a little note that says, oh, and a magnifying glass. We forgot the important part.
Yeah.
Increase each of the digits of the code by 1. And then so we got one of these stupid little dudes. That's going to come into play later. And what's this under mistletoe? This looks like a picture. When we first looked at it, because the text is like this, we were holding it like this. And this looks very much like a bell and a ladder. So
And we were trying to find
a bell.
A matching image this way.
This way.
So
then we noticed that this could actually be the railing, and then you notice this little blue box corresponds to this little blue box. So you're actually supposed to hold it this way. And when you do that, you look for the X, which is directly under the mistletoe. And down there, if we zoom in, I don't know if we can zoom right in.
Right here, there is printing.
And then if you take your magnifying glass and you look at it, it says stuff that I've already forgotten.
Yeah.
It says the code is almost 346. And then if we go back to our friend, inside there it says increase each number by 1, which brings us to
code 457.
Which brings us, get this out of the way again, from here we go there, we go there, and we go there Someone already wrote the 7 there.
Who could have done that?
I don't know.
Oh, my
We actually didn't do too bad with it, but we did struggle because we were holding it like this for quite a while.
It took us a little longer than I would care to admit.
to realize that you had to turn it. But I mean, with this blurred, it does look like a bell.
It looks like something. And I thought this looked like a stocking, like the red with
So we're looking for a bell and a ladder and a stocking.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find it. And then somehow we turned it and then go, wait a minute.
Do you know what else I noticed when you were reading this for the second time?
First time.
First time. Solve this riddle by thinking outside the box.
Oh, that's clever. No.
So, yeah.
You managed to solve the riddle, the previous riddle.
Oh, is that what it's talking about? I was just like...
Yeah, we're not talking about that one.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
So, in our previous recording, I did point out...
Oh, you did point out something quite riveting.
Quite riveting. That one narrator hasn't needed any clues yet, while the other narrator has.
Riveting, right?
Yep. Just pointing it out. So...
Yeah, so by that logic, I should never narrate ever again.
Well, people seem to like you better than me, so...
Nobody said that. Please don't say that.
Mike. But that's it for this one. This one was actually pretty cute. And the little magnifying glass is awesome. We'll use this on everything else from now on. Because it's just fun to look for things. That'll be part of our detective clue box. So we'll see you tomorrow for the 7th of December and whatever it has. If you're watching this, Mike, let us know who you want to read. I just noticed this.
Focus.
Let us know who you want to read for tomorrow. And I am still undefeated as narrator.
Then you should stay narrator by your own logic. Like it has anything to do with whether we get it or not. And
Bye.
on that note, bye.